This is The Freshman, Book 1, Chapter 5. As football season begins, an assignment from Professor Vasquez forces you into an awkward encounter with Chris. Chapter 5, Game Day. A few days later, you're just getting out of a lecture with Zach and Tyler. I'll expect these problem sets completed and emailed to me by Friday. Who knew college was going to be so much work? Are you kidding me? I can't wait to get started. Maybe we could form a little study group. That would make the work more fun. Study buddies! I wish I hadn't just said that so enthusiastically. Have I ever told you how adorably nerdy you are? Study buddies it is. As you exit the lecture hall, you see Abby walking back toward your suite. I'm, gonna go catch up to her. Talk to you guys later, okay? Tyler runs off. Aw, he's like a puppy in love with another puppy. Speaking of which, how are things with you and Chris? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, really? Zach, nothing happened. There's nothing to tell. Oh, please. I already know that you broke his heart. Not so loud. The worst part is, I have to talk to Chris for Professor Vasquez's assignment, and it's going to be so awkward. Oh, don't be such a baby. I'm sure he'll be eager to see you. Very eager. Zach. Fine, I'll stop teasing you. For now. But just be honest with me for a sec. How do you feel about Chris? Chris? Yeah, he's just a friend. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being friends. Friendship is really nice, and I mean that not sarcastically. Well, if he's your friend, then talking to him should be no big deal, right? I guess you have a point. Of course I do. It's best to learn this about me now. I'm always right. Now come on, Chris should be in the middle of practice. You can watch him in action and then ask him a few questions about life as a football player. And in the meantime, I can make sure you don't embarrass yourself. How thoughtful of you. A few minutes later, you arrive at the stadium and find the team on the green, practicing drills. Oh wow, look at Captain America over there by the sideline. Wait, I recognize that face. It's Darren Taylor. He's our school's starting quarterback. I thought Chris was our quarterback. Is that what he told you? Chris is only a freshman. He's our backup. I don't see Chris around. Maybe I should ask Darren a few questions about football life. You walk up to Darren and find him chatting with a pair of all too familiar girls. I almost choked thinking about them. What are you doing here? Breathing? Existing? Well, go exist somewhere else. Madison and I are having a deep conversation with Darren. He was just telling us about how to handle getting tackled. Maybe you could show me your technique later, Darren. I'm super curious. It's all about squaring your hips and getting low to the ground. Sounds like fun. Actually, I was sort of hoping I could ask Darren a question. For a project, you know. Go right ahead, new girl. Don't be shy. I want to ask... Well, Professor Vasquez seems to like drama, so do you get a lot of girls? Wow, rude much? Let's just say I'm not hurting for attention. Life is good. Not everyone on the team seems so happy-go-lucky. Zach gestures toward a bench at the far end of the field, where Chris is sitting by himself, hanging his head. If this is football practice, shouldn't he just be practicing, even if he's not, like, going to play in games? I don't know. Seems weird. I'll go talk to him. See how he's doing. Good luck. He's super moody. He wouldn't even talk to me. And I'm me. You walk away from the group and approach Chris. Hey there. You doing okay? Oh, Mary. I'm solid. Just a little winded from all the drills. Really? Aren't you bummed about being a bench warmer? You can see right through me. Not really. That's kind of obvious. It's just, I knew I'd be on the bench behind Darren, but I wasn't really prepared for the reality of it. I can't stand the idea of not being able to help my teammates get a win, you know? All through high school, I lived for Friday nights. That rush of adrenaline as our team sprinted out onto the field, nothing else even comes close. Keep listening. I just feel like if I'm not on the field, then who am I? You're Chris. I guess I am. That wasn't helpful either, I think. He reaches out to take your hand. What are you doing, Chris? Like, he seems to not really know where he's at. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. Sorry. What a day. Chris, coach is asking for you. Ready to get in some reps? Looks like I'm up. See you later, Mary. Sure thing. Good luck out there. Zach walks up to you. So, how's our golden boy? Feeling less than golden, I think. Sounds like it's up to us to cheer him up. Don't worry, we'll think of something. Later that week, the night before the big game, you sit at the table in the kitchen to do some studying. This problem set is actually harder than I thought. That's why you need study buddies! You're never going to let me forget saying that, are you? As the three of you study, Abby walks past you, headed for the living room. I'll be sitting in front of my laptop waiting for the new episode of The Crown and the Flame if anyone needs me. Way to cross-promote. So, Tyler, what are you waiting for? What are you talking about? You and Abby. When are you going to ask her out? Ask her out? No way. I'd just embarrass myself. Right, Mary? Maybe you should go talk to her, Mary. You've got the female connection. Spend some time with Abby, talk to her about Tyler, and I know you can help get them together. Tyler... Okay, I don't have enough diamonds, but also... Tyler needs to just talk to her. They live in the same house. Honestly. I can't help you. I can't ask Abby out for you, Tyler. If you want her, go do something about it. This is way too much pressure. No one ever said relationships were easy. Tell you what, I promise I'll make a move by the end of the quarter. Interesting. How's this for a deal? You ask out Abby, and I'll promise to ask out Brandon, too. I'm pretty sure you were going to do that anyway. Guilty as charged. See, flirting is easy for you. Well, seeing as he went to the coffee shop, was really nervous, and came back without coffee, I don't think that's really true. Flirting is never easy. Tell you what, we'll make a pact. By the end of the quarter, we'll both make a move. What about you, Mary? Want in on the deal? Guys, I promise to ask out someone. Just someone. Keeping your options open. I like it. It's a pact. On the day of Chris's first game, you bump into him as he's leaving the suite. Hey, Mary. Ready for the big game? Yeah, ready to keep the bench nice and warm. As he leaves, Caitlin walks up to you. Looks like someone's got his shoulder pads in a twist. What's up with him? I think he just needs a boost. He's not used to playing backup. Then let's remind him how awesome he is. Assemble the housemates. It's time to launch Operation Fan Club. We're going to need 5 poster boards, a 10-pack of colored markers, and some body paint. What are you planning? You'll see. A few hours later at the game. Go, Chris! You hold up a sign reading, Chris is number 1. I can't believe you convinced me to paint an R onto my stomach. I hear you. I want it noted that I'm only doing this for Chris's sake. As the team runs out onto the field, you spot Chris near the front. Here he comes. Shirts off, everyone. Wait, what? Take my shirt off. Number 1 fan, you supported Chris at the football game. You all take off your shirts to reveal CHRIS painted across your stomachs. Interesting. Can he see from that far away? Woohoo! Go Chris! Oh. Wow. Thanks, guys. The game begins and Chris takes a seat on the bench. Looking good, Knights. We love you, Darren. Darren runs out on the field. Go, Knights. After the kickoff, the offense takes the field. Omaha, 52 black. I have no idea what that means. In the first quarter, the Knights dominate. Check out my end zone dance. But they seem to lose focus in the second quarter. Another fumble? Seriously? Come on, Knights. Do the thing with the ball. Halftime finds the score knotted at 21-21. Who knew sports would be so stressful? As the game winds down to a close, you're down 24-21 with only a minute left to play. Let's do this, Knights. We can still win this thing. Darren drops back, looking for an opening. Holy crap, they're blitzing. I don't know what that means either. The opposing team rushes Darren in a sudden charge. He takes a vicious sack. My ankle! I definitely heard something snap. I think I'm going to be sick. How is that even legal? As you watch in stunned silence, Darren is carted off the field. Oh no. Poor Darren. I hope he gets better soon. In the meantime, we've got a few seconds left to play. It's next man up, and that man is Chris. Chris runs onto the field, taking Darren's place. Come on, guys, let's get the crowd fired up. Go Knights. Go Knights. Yeah. And go Chris. You shout Chris's name, and the crowd joins in. Okay, let's do this, for Darren. The next play starts. Chris drops back, looking for an opening. Hey rookie, I'm open. Chris throws the ball and... touchdown, baby. What a throw. That's our boy. A while later, after a big win, you and your friends wait for Chris on the main quad, outside the stadium. There he is. Woohoo! That's our superstar. Hey guys, thanks so much for being there for me today. Of course. You're our friend. Mary, He's interrupted as Becca and Madison approach him. Wow, that home run on 6th and long? Completely amazing. I can't even begin to tell you how wrong that sentence was. The point Maddie is trying to make is, you need to come celebrate your victory with us. You should listen to them, bro. Kappa Phi Sigma house parties are epic. The whole team is going, and that definitely has to include our new quarterback. Chris looks over at you. Sure, I'd love to come, as long as my friends are invited too. You mean that bunch of... of course they're invited. Sounds like fun. I'll see you there. No way. I'm not letting you out of my sight. You're coming with me. I guess I'll see you there, guys. Becca takes Chris by the hand and starts leading him toward Kappa House. Aggressive much? I hate to say it, but I think our boy needs a rescue. Those girls look like trouble. So, now it's time for Operation Rescue Chris from the evil sorority girl? Maybe he doesn't want to be rescued? Trust me, he does. Everyone looks at you. We need to rescue him. The truth is, Chris deserves better than her. I'm not sure how I feel about Chris, but I definitely don't want to sit back and watch a good friend end up under the spell of a girl like that. Game on. Kappa party, here we come. I know Becca's supposed to be the evil girl, but I don't know. It seems weird. It was too forced in the beginning. Well,